What's good, guys? Welcome back to All About Arsenal, and today it's all about Thomas Partey. We're doing an in-focus, in-depth dive into Thomas Partey. You see, often when we think about midfielders, we think about Martin Odegaard. But what if I was to tell you that it's actually Thomas Partey that's the real engine behind it all? In this video, we're diving into the hidden stats and factors that proves that he's so essential to Arsenal's success. We are going to look how Partey quietly dominates ball progression and why he's Arsenal's best press-resistant player, and some stats that you might not even believe. You see, one of the most underrated aspects of Thomas Partey's game is his ability to move the ball forward. In the 2023-2024 season, Partey averaged 6.7 progressive carries and 6.9 progressive passes per game. These numbers place him in the Premier League's top midfielders when it comes to advancing the ball up the pitch. And I know I'm about to make a comparison, you might say, how dare I? But when you compare him to elite midfielders, number 6 such as Rodri of Manchester City, a player that's known for his control and distribution, he averages 7.1 progressive carries and 6.3 progressive passes per game in the 23 and 24 season. And you can see that Thomas Partey has better progressive passes per game, slightly edging the likes of Rodri himself. But what is so important here is that these stats demonstrate that Partey is not just a defensive shield for Arsenal, he's also an essential part of their attacking transitions. I mean, his ability to move the ball upfield quickly allows Arsenal to attack at pace, which is a big part of their high-tempo style of play. Another factor that you might be surprised with is Thomas Partey's stats of 88% passing accuracy under pressure in the 23-24 season. What this shows that he's able to retain possession and make forward passes even when he's under heavy pressure. In comparison, Rodri's passing accuracy under pressure is slightly higher at 90%, but we can see that Thomas Partey is on par. Next, we're going to look at defensive versatility, interceptions, tackles, and the duels. Defensively, Partey continues to impress. He averages 2.6 tackles and 2.6 interceptions per 90 in the 23-24 season. I mean, this ability to read the game and disrupt opposition attacks has been vital for Arsenal, especially in high pressure moments. And one thing you probably didn't know, Partey boasts of a 70% aerial duel success rate in the 23-24 season, which is very impressive for a midfielder. I mean, winning these duels gives Arsenal the upper hand in second balls, helping them maintain control of the game. Another point that we're going to look at is ball recovery, and I like to call this one the unsung stat. Partey's ability to win the ball back in is often overlooked, or probably always overlooked. But he has 9.5 ball recoveries per 90 minutes in the 23-24 season. I mean, this places him among the best in the Premier League. This is especially impressive when we compare to Rodri, who is regarded the best number 6 in the world. I mean, he won the Ballon d'Or. In the 23-24 season, Rodri averaged 7.8 recoveries per 90 minutes. I mean, a strong number, but still well behind Partey's total. So what does this mean? This means that Partey is winning back position more frequently, giving Arsenal more chances to transition quickly from defense to attack. So what does this mean? Partey's superior ball recovery rate not only showcases his defensive intelligence, but his ability to disrupt opposition play in key areas. His high recovery numbers are integral to Arsenal's high pressing style and ability to quickly gain control and launch fast break attacks. Another part of Partey's game that is severely overlooked is his indirect offensive influence. In the 23-24 season, he averaged 0.6 goal creation per 90 minutes. A solid number for number 6, a great number for a holding midfielder. These goal-creating actions often come with his intelligent passes or dribbles, creating opportunities for others to score. So not all the pressure is on Martin Odegaard to create something. I know he's probably not the first name we come to think of, But when it comes to assists, Thomas Partey's contributions often are the foundation for attacking play. Another part of Partey's game that is severely overlooked, he is what I like to call the silent playmaker. Did you know that Partey completes 85% of his passes in the final third during the 23-24 season? I mean, this is crucial because it allows Arsenal to maintain pressure on their opponents, even in the final stages of attack. Now let's compare this to Rodri. Rodri completes 87% of his passes in the final third, while players such as Casemiro only at 79%. So we can see how close Partey is to Rodri in this particular stat. One thing I'm actually going to mention right now is his XG, and I know you're probably thinking, how could we? He's not an attacking player. But despite his defensive role, Partey contributes offensively. In the 23-24 season, his XG per shot is 0.08, which is quite high for a midfielder. His long-range shots, while probably doesn't always get them in, it does force opponents to close him down, opening up space for Arsenal's attacking players such as Martin Odegaard and Bukayo Saka. But as we've seen that his shots, long-range shots, are crucial, look at what he's done in this season so far against Nottingham Forest. Another factor about Thomas Partey people don't always actually talk about is his positioning. Although he's not the fastest player, his positioning is key to his influence. He covers significant ground, particularly in the central and right half spaces, which helps Arsenal maintain their shape and allows their fullbacks to push forward. He's very good at closing down players. So whether it's his ball progression, defensive abilities, or understated offensive contributions, Thomas Partey is a glue that holds Arsenal's midfield together. I mean, if you've been overlooking him, now we can see just how crucial he is to their success. And I've always said a fit Thomas Partey is an amazing Thomas Partey. So Arsenal fans, salute this silent warrior. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you think that Partey is Arsenal's MVP? Or should there someone else that could get the recognition? And I know what you're thinking. It's probably this man. Alright guys, nice one, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.